threshold may be more terrifying than open war. The gate does not need to move quickly. It only needs to close once. After that, your name, your body, and your future are controlled by the authorities. This is Edo under Tokugawa rule, a city shaped by order, hierarchy, surveillance, and punishments designed to be seen, remembered, and feared. You are not in a fantasy execution camp. You are inside a real historical system of prisons, checkpoints, court offices, public shame, and execution grounds near the edges of the capital. Places such as Kozakapura and Suzugamori became part of Edo's machinery of punishment. For someone condemned, they were not landmarks. They were the final geography of fear. Your first survival problem is not the sword. It is status. In this world, rank can decide who speaks, who kneels, who waits, and who is believed. If you are poor, unknown, foreign, accused, or without protection, your voice may matter less than the seal on a document. The second problem is silence. Speak too quickly, and you seem defiant. Speak too slowly, and they may think you are hiding something. Could you survive the first questioning by saying only what is necessary? Or would fear make your answer sound like guilt? Edo punishment was not one simple machine. Procedures varied by crime, status, and authority. But what remains clear is that punishment often served to reinforce order. Your body is already being tested. Cold floors, damp air, hunger, sleeplessness, the smell of wet wood, and the sound of footsteps outside the cell. The cell is not built to comfort you. It is built to reduce you. Less sleep, less space, less certainty, less control over time. You learn the language of wood. A latch means movement. A footstep means inspection. A pause outside your door may mean your name has been called. The third danger is rumor. Even inside confinement, stories move faster than feet. A confession, an accusation, a mistake, all can reach you before the official does. If another prisoner names you, the walls seem to move closer. If you name another, the system may listen, but survival purchased that way has a price. Outside the cell, Edo keeps breathing. Merchants bargain. Roads fill. Lanterns glow. The city continues because punishment is part of the order beneath it. Public shame can begin before the final sentence. A condemned person can become a warning, but the message is written by power, not by the prisoner. Could you keep your face empty while strangers stare? In this world, even fear can become part of the performance others expect from you. Your fourth survival problem is the road. The route to the outskirts is not escape. It is a corridor without walls. Suzugamori stood near the Takeda route at Edo's entrance. Kozakapura stood near another edge of the city. Their placement helped turn punishment into a warning to travelers. The closer you move to the edge of Edo, the less the city feels like a city. It becomes mud, wind, silence, and officials who do not explain themselves. Could you survive by watching the officials? Their posture, their hands, their silence. These may tell you more than their words. One guard looks away. Another never does. One official avoids your face. Another studies you like a document. Small differences become survival information. Your safest answer may be obedience. But obedience does not guarantee mercy. It only removes one excuse to punish you sooner. Defiance may preserve dignity. It may also shorten the distance between the cell and the last gate. The past gives no simple choice. Bow too deeply, and you vanish. Stand too tall, and you become memorable for the wrong reason. The fifth danger is the document. In Edo, a written order can move a person farther than any guard's hand. Once a name is recorded, the body may simply wait for the system to catch up. Could you survive the waiting by counting breaths? Or would the silence become so heavy that your own thoughts start to sound like footsteps? Food arrives without comfort. Water arrives without kindness. Sleep arrives in pieces, broken by footsteps, rain, and the scrape of wood. Your body becomes smaller with each day, shoulders tight, legs numb, throat dry, mind sharp enough to fear every sound. Then comes the inspection. Not a battle, not a chase, just a door opening, and everyone inside knowing that this may be the moment. The officials do not need to shout. Authority is quieter than that. A nod, a paper, a step backward, and your future changes. If you are moved at dawn, the city may still be asleep. That is how fear becomes private before it becomes public. The road to the execution grounds is a survival test of the mind. Every landmark becomes a countdown you cannot stop. Could you look at the ground and stay inside yourself? Could you look up and not collapse under the weight of what waits ahead? Some condemned people may have searched for a final sign of mercy, a changed order, a delayed message, a face that softens. But in a system built to display authority, delay is not the same as rescue. The name Suzugamori carries the weight of a place chosen to be seen. The road itself became part of the warning. Kozakapura carries another kind of weight, a field at the edge of the city where punishment, memory, and later memorials would occupy the same ground. The horror is not only what happened there, it is the knowledge that the city maintained places where fear could become routine. Could you survive by clinging to details? The rain on wood, the smell of smoke, the pattern of sandals and mud, anything to keep the mind from breaking. One mistake can still matter. A sudden movement, a desperate word, a refusal at the wrong moment. Even near the end, behavior is watched. Your last power may be restraint, not because it guarantees survival, but because it keeps others from owning the final shape of your fear. The execution ground should not be seen as spectacle. It should be understood as a landscape, empty, controlled, waiting, and terrifying because people made it normal. For the officials, this may be procedure. For you, every breath feels stolen from the next moment. This is where a person risks becoming a message and the individual can disappear behind the warning. Could you keep your name inside yourself when the system only wants an example? Some people passed these places and kept walking. Others arrived under guard and did not return the same way. The road remembered both. The city learns from fear. Travelers learn from fear. Prisoners learn from fear. That is why the last gate becomes more than wood. Could you have survived before this moment? Maybe through status. Maybe through allies. Maybe through silence. Maybe by never entering the record at all. Once the record moves, survival becomes a narrowing corridor. The strongest person here is not always the one with the blade. It may be the one who controls timing, paper, gates, and movement. To survive, you would need more than courage. You would need rank, witnesses, timing, a delayed order, or mercy from someone who does not owe it. But history rarely gives the powerless a clean path. It gives them doors, documents, weather, silence, and decisions made somewhere else. That is what makes this world so dangerous. The sentence may reach the prisoner long after it has already reached the paper. The past gives little mercy to those trapped inside its machinery. It turns roads into warnings and gates into endings. And still, survival asks its question. Would you stay silent? Would you plead? Would you bow? Would you search every face for one second chance? Maybe the most terrifying part is not the end. It is the waiting, the walking, and the knowledge that every gate behind you is already closed. No battlefield, no escape tunnel, no heroic rescue. Just rain, wood, paper, authority, and the last gate. Could you survive this?